Hi everybody, it's a day in March. I'm Austin Cloyce. This is our workshop at O-Town Swing. So what we talked about today, we talked about a couple of things working on a hammerlock pass in the back. We talked about a patch whip first that looks like a whip like this. 1, 2, 3, and on 4 as a leader, I just adjust my step a little closer to my partner so I get into their space. For 4, on the back side, what that looks like is going into our 4. I come in front. I'm going to pass this hand around to the back, trying to pass it into my own palm. At that point, I take 5, 6, 7, and 8. What that pass looks like on the left hand is it goes out of the slot slightly toward my follower. Actually, go there, sorry. So you see the back side. The hand comes around here, continues out of the slot to the outside as I step around for 4. The hand flips down so the palm is towards the ground. And at that point, I can pass it to the back, making sure elbow is straight before I engage in the rotation. And then I can fold to the back. What we did, we took that, we did our basic whip, we did that at the same timing, worked out great. We accelerated that slightly for 1, 2, 3, and 4, thinking 5 and 6. Again, just by the followers maintaining their position forward, they can make that happen. We didn't really talk about the leader forward, but it's okay. We then took that same idea of that pass behind the back and put it into a right side pass. What happened is the leaders had to change their anchor up to make this happen because they had to move into their space on 2. What happens is leaders do 5 and they do 6 back slightly. We bounce away for a tap for 1, we engage towards them for 2, and we pass behind the back. You see that nice and slow. Right? Was 5 and out 6, engage away 1, and then 2. I'm engaging that same action of around, forward, down, expanding the hand and the elbow out, pass behind the back in my right hand. And then for 3, 4, we did 3, 4, 5, and 6 for just our basic, not a lot of speed, not a lot of power. Then we took that and we had our follower engage into leverage over there. We adjusted the leader's forward, so the leaders, instead of squaring up on count 4, they took 4 on the left foot slightly back away. For 1, 2, 3, 4, right? We can stay on this 2, or we can do a 3, 4 as we rock back and forth. She's on her right foot at this point. In this motion, she knows that I'm in a position to carry weight because I have my body over my back foot. My front foot is towards her in a position where if she pulled me, the weight goes down there. She can bend that knee and lean away from me so her hip is actually past her foot. So if I let go, which I'm not going to, she would fall. At this point, she's there for 4. She lunges in for 5. As a leader, I'm thinking of making this line nice and wide. I'm not trying to close off her frame and bend her elbow. I'm trying to keep it engaged out away from her. She lunges in. She can gather and step out for 6, and then 7 and 8 walk away. Again, that would be going to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, in 5, out 6, 7, and 8. We talked about the ending options here. As she moves into my space, leaders, as she goes from 4 to 5, I can decide what to do at that point in the pattern. She gives me inclination. She wants to do this with speed by leaning away and let leverage that I offer. And then I maneuver her out of the pattern however I want. So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 goes 5. I can connect on the left hand anywhere on the left side as long as it's safe, right? Or I can connect under the armpit and do a different roll. But again, the same action happens with this hand if I want to do an exit on the right side. Or I can connect on the sides and make it more neutral and bounce back and forth. I can exit with a free spin on this side if I want to at any point, and we can be done. Anyway, thank you guys for coming to class.